Now that we know we're calculating area and perimeter of squares, and we figured out what the equations are, let's do some examples. So let's say this square has a base of 4 and a height of 8. So let's calculate the perimeter. So perimeter equals 2 times the base, which in this case is 4, plus 2 times the height, which in this case is 8. So 4 times 4 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 2 times 8 is 16. So we get 24 feet. Now let's calculate the area. Area equals base times height, so we take 4 times 8, which equals 32 feet squared. Does that make sense to everybody? All right. Now, let's do an example where this is 6 feet and this is 9 feet. I want you to calculate the perimeter and area on your whiteboards. All right? So perimeter equals 2 times the base plus 2 times the height. So we get 12 plus 18, which equals 30. And the area equals base times height, which is 6 times 9, which equals 54 feet. Now let's go into some word problems. So let's say Johnny has a garden that is 6 feet by 4 feet, and Quincy has a garden that is 3 feet by 7 feet. And we want to know who has more perimeter. Whose garden has more perimeter? So let's calculate Johnny's perimeter, which is 2 times 6 plus 2 times 4. That's because the key words in this sentence are 6 and 4, because that gives you the base and the height shown right here. So now we get 12 plus 8 equals 20 feet. So now let's calculate Quincy's. And the keywords in Quincy's is 3 and 7, because that gives you the base and the height. Which is shown right here. So now we got 6 plus 14, which equals 20 feet. Their perimeter is the same, even though they have different size gardens. Now, on your whiteboards, I want you to tell me whose garden has more area. All right, eyes up here. All area is base times height. So for Johnny, it's 6 times 4, which equals 24 feet squared. And Quincy's is 3 times 7, which equals 21 feet squared. So as you can see, Johnny has a bigger garden. So now we're going to break up into our 4 small groups, and I have 4 different problems, kind of like this, where you're calculating area and perimeter of squares. And once you and your group figure it out, you guys are going to come up and present to the class and explain to them how you solved the problem.